right, guys, I am here with our latest athlete for Evogen, Julian. Welcome, brother.
Thank you.
Yep. It's great to have you.
Yeah.
So Julian Fitzgerald is now a part of Evogen. What made you come over to our brand?
I've been seeing y'all on social media, and I was looking into it. You know, there's a lot of, other brands and stuff like that, but when looking at, you working out with Axel and and I saw like some kids like do a competition for Evogen and stuff like that. I was like, this is awesome. And, I was looking at the supplements, everything seemed to be high quality. I really didn't see anything wrong with the company. And then of course you're here as well, so that was a really big plus. And so I was like, yeah, Evogen's the company I want to go for. It just fits my aesthetic, man.
Well, what's cool is that a lot of people go, hey, what's just right? But you said what's right, but also what's wrong.
Yeah.
And I feel like many of you out there are trying to find what company you might be able to just connect with. And it's about the genuine nature of the business. A lot of our athletes, especially like people like Sid, right, who was a customer before she was even 8-time Miss Olympia. Mm-hmm. Laura Lee, who had won the Olympia, she started using our products before she became Miss Olympia, right? Hany Chopin, same thing. And just past athletes, right? My thing is just that you just turned 19 years old. Just turned 19 years old, right?
Yeah.
And you're about 5 foot, almost 5'11".
Yeah.
Right? And you're about, how much right now? 200 pounds. 200 pounds?
Yeah.
I was gonna say 195, depending on whether you ate or not.
Yeah, give or take 200, like that's kind of where I'm flatlining that right now.
Right. And there's a lot of hype right now, just recently, and about whether or not you're natural, right?
Yes.
So again, I know you did some stuff with Jeff Nippard, you did some stuff with Greg Doucette, and they did some blood work, and the findings were that you are natural.
Yes.
And very, very genetically, obviously gifted.
Thank you.
Your dad is good old Pop is 6'5", 275, right? And is your mom tall too?
My mom's about like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay.
So she's pretty up there for a woman.
For a woman, yeah. So again, your dad was an athlete.
Yeah.
And he played football.
He used to play college football, yes.
College football. Awesome. What position?
I think he was a DN, actually.
Yeah, well, that's a good sized DN.
Pretty sure. Yeah, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah, well,
exactly
6'7", you can do kind of almost anything you want. There, 6'7", is so big, like, I want to play this position. But in all honesty, you come from an athletic background. Sports-wise, just given the fans that don't know you, you played football?
Yes.
Right. And a little bit of soccer?
Yeah.
Right.
I've done football, soccer, fencing, wrestling. Most of probably.
What was your favorite?
Wrestling was definitely my favorite.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what weight class did you wrestle?
I wrestled 195, but I went up to 220 because I was throwing people around.
How'd it go?
It was nice. I only lost twice, but I did like 6 or 7 matches, I believe. And it was just fun, being able to push myself. I always love the grind. So like being in for the first year, it was like, oh, this is awesome. Like I'm over here working towards this. I'm a newbie. And, I get to learn how to kind of throw people around and, have fun and stuff like that. So it was definitely a really cool experience, especially wrestling heavy people because I love competition. So like just walking up and seeing like 6'4" dudes and stuff on the mat, I'm like, all right, bet, let's get it. You know what I mean? It was fun for me.
You've been working out since you were what, 14?
Yeah, 14.
14 years old. And now I feel like being able to focus on some body parts, you got great arms, really good chest, even your back is good. But to get you that maximum width that you were telling me you were looking for is to build up the deltoids, right?
Yes.
And I feel like today we talked about what to work out. So deltoids, number one, some upper chest, and then you were saying you're wanting to get some mind muscle connection on the tricep.
Yes.
Some crazy biceps. Give them a bicep shot real quick. Boom. There you go. So a little Ronnie Coleman, Phil Heath-esque. You have some goals. And I want to make sure that all the fans and people that are going to start following this journey are going to know you got some, and they're amazing goals.
Yeah.
Why don't you share that? What's your goal?
So recently, after doing some research, I found that Chris Bumstead won the Classic Physique Mr. Olympia around 24. And so because I just turned 19 and, I have all the support behind me, I was like, why not shoot for youngest, Classic Mr. Olympia? So that's my long-term goal right now. I have about 5 years. And so I'm really excited to pursue this goal. I think it's something to definitely look forward to. I'm really excited for. I'm excited for the grind. That's where I, kind of make myself an outlier. I've heard a lot, like in football and things of that such. whenever, it's time to put in the work, that's where I kind of specialize, and I just lock in and just do what I need to do and more, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And so that's definitely a goal that I'm working towards. I'm really excited about it. And so, yeah, I hope y'all can, stick around for the journey, man.
Yeah, it's an amazing journey, because when you sat down yesterday with me and we talked for a while, and not only did you show me your physique, but we started to get to know each other. I kept thinking to myself, and you got to meet my son Cameron. And I'm like, dude, you're only 7 years difference with my son. Again, this is a lifestyle, not just a basic sport. So, when you play soccer, you play football, it's amazing, but it's a lot different when you have to eat, sleep, drink, and really live it. And that's why bodybuilding is all about discipline. So again, with all the things he's doing, also, let's talk really quickly about your school. You're also going to college.
Yes.
Yes. So getting your degree in business.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. I'm in the 5-year MBA program at Hampton University, so I'm currently on track to getting my master's in business in 5 years. Yeah. So I got pretty good grades.
And you're getting ready, and you're on scholarship?
Yeah, I am on academic scholarship
guys,
as well.
This is amazing, right? Yeah. Like, on scholarship, comes from a great family, because they're all about the values. A lot of people would just leave school alone and focus on just bodybuilding, but he is legitimately trying to do both. Now, again, first year's done, getting ready for your sophomore year.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get ready to do that. Local here to the DFW Dallas area, so that also makes it really lucrative for you to be able to come in here and train whatever you like here at our gym. And how was it yesterday? Nice?
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, this is actually like one of the best gyms, if not the best gym I've ever been inside. So
that's awesome.
It's definitely dope.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, we're very happy to have you a part of the family, the team, and also you wanted to learn a lot, not just about training, but you wanted us to go over supplements and everything else. And a lot of you people at home are going to ask about PEDs. Well, the decision you'd made, do you want to make it sure, kind of give a little bit of just basically how you want to go about doing this?
Sure. So I guess with the goal in mind, I don't plan on hopping on any PEDs anytime soon. I plan on staying natural. I've stayed natural my entire life. And I'm trusting Hany to help me to bring the most out of my physique that I can possibly bring. I feel like we both agree that I have a lot more to bring out. 100%. And so I'm excited to see, what I can bring out naturally. And probably maybe a year or two ahead of the actual stage, the moment, probably around 22, 23, somewhere around there. I might do something, minimal or whatever we decide to do. But as of right now, no time soon.
Okay, so again, maximizing his genetics. You guys have been hearing me talk about it. Maximize your genetics. Don't just jump into the dark side. Focus on being able to check every box, your nutrition, your training, your natural supplementation. Take it as far as you can. Then you can go ahead and make that decision down the road. But right now, we're absolutely, and that's what made me very, very just excited and happy about this project, because when he came to me and said, hey, could you help me? And I said, well, let me try to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah.
And like I said, it sounds like you got a great upbringing, so congrats, Mom and Dad, for bringing up a great son, and looking forward to just being able to teach you as much as we can to be able to do this the right way and as natural, as far and as long as possible. We're gonna get started off pre-workout wise. He's chosen non-stim, so we're gonna go 3D, and then we're gonna do the glycerol solution, the EVP AQ. We're gonna run a lid, which is the 10-gram dose, and then we're gonna run a full scoop to a scoop and a half of the 3D non-stim. So again, no caffeine, no yohimbe on this one. For those of you that like the caffeine, remember, utilize it, but don't abuse it. So let's go ahead and let's get rolling. And this is the new Patriot Pop. So we made Patriot Pop years ago, brought it back a new updated version with the new packaging we're very proud of, and very, very excited to get him to try this. Again, if you like Bomb Pop, this is the one for you. I'm gonna go ahead.
Man, I used to tear those up when I was a kid.
I still tear them up. Don't tell anybody. My son loves them. Yeah. Good old Cam. There you go. Yeah, just a big heaping scoop. So again, getting you your arginine nitrate, your citrulline, your beta-alanine, as well as the good old lion's mane, and you got a little pop. Boom, Patriot Pop. Just a little bit of that effervescence to give it some good mouthfeel. Nothing crazy, but just a little bit.
That's good. That tastes exactly like that, actually. That's crazy. Y'all nailed that flavor down.
Yep. So again, this is now available in the non-stim 3D Extreme, which is the stim base, as well as AminoChem. So you check it out at evgnutrition.com and take advantage of the sale that we have for 4th of July weekend. So go ahead, evogennutrition.com.
That's good.
Awesome. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's start it. Bells,
Okay.
and we're just going to do some front, do about 7, 8 reps. Then we're going to do lateral, 7, 8 reps, and then we're going to go ahead and just start there.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
We just go side first.
Yeah, let's go to the side first. There you go. Good, just nice. Yeah, good. Good. Just breathe. Breathe normal. Just get some blood in there. Get it to peak out at the top. There you go. Perfect. You don't want to go too high. You're doing perfect on that, because if you go way up here, you're going to start activating trap and a lot of other places. So what you're doing is perfect. When you just go shoulder width height, just a slightly bit higher than that, like that. Good. Good. All right. You start shaving your face yet or no?
Not really.
Nah, see?
Not really.
People thought that was a joke. I could tell he's still got the baby face. He's still not even shaving yet.
Yeah.
He's 19 and he doesn't even shave his face. I was shaving when I was 9.
You really?
No, I think I was 12. 12,
okay.
13. I started getting peach fuzz and I had to start cleaning it up.
Yeah, no, the beard is definitely, y'all will probably see the beard come in. I'll make sure to make that a highlight on the journey.
Yeah,
See
when
it,
he's
but
like
as of right now,
23.
Yeah.
22, he'll have like a little bit.
Yeah, as of right now.
Yeah. Good. So you see how you're letting go? Don't let go. Slow, that's better. A little more control on the eccentric on the way down, especially the last half of the rep, which is from here down to there. Perfect. Good. Put that eccentric tension on there. Good. So as he's warming up, guys, I want to explain to you a couple things. As I saw him yesterday, his arms are so big that it made his shoulders and his delts look a little bit small. And if that makes you look small, that can give you that narrow look that we were talking about. So again, what we got to do to maximize that is to be able to really get those delts to blow out and get that 3D look so that it looks like we got a cannonball, cut it in half, and then slapped it on each side of his shoulders.
I'm starting to feel it. It's nice.
Good. Good job. Just do 2 more like that. But now on the last rep, what I want you to do is keep your hands this way. This way. Just look face that way. There.
Oh, this?
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Good. Go. Yes. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Okay, good. One more. Let's do one more like that. Okay. All right. So we unlocked the first phase, and that is basically understanding what he could be doing a little bit better. Not like he did anything wrong. Obviously, he looks great, but also just the fact that you have cheat codes with great genetics is not going to mean that you're going to get to where you want to go by just continuously doing the same thing. One thing I noticed was that he would keep his hands here, palms down. The minute I had him palms facing, that's when he started feeling that lateral head of the delt. And then you're like, oh, wow, that was a new,
Yeah.
a whole new feeling unlocked,
Yeah.
right? So again, here versus going here. This is what he was doing before. So now, palms facing, because I think you were going here, right?
Yeah, it's up
Yep,
right here.
there, yeah. And then what was your hand motion? Do it again.
It is.
Yep, and then do what you were doing before. There you go. Versus just literally all we changed was this staying here and then keeping tension on that lateral head of the delt, which is on that side.
Start to feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we'll start adding weight. Yes, good. There you go. We're going to do the whole set now.
How many
Good.
reps?
Keep going. Just like that, the whole set. Good. We're going to do 10 reps.
Okay.
Good. There you go. Good. You got 2 more.
I got 10. Let's go for 10.
1 more. 1 more. Good job. Good job. Put that weight back.
Okay. Okay.
Woo.
Yeah.
Good.
Feels good, yeah.
Good. Good. You can even see now your shoulders are even get fuller, so
Yeah.
you actually look even rounder now, just from just making sure that get that technique with your wrist. So that's
Yeah, the wrist, I heard the wrist and the shoulders, they definitely make a huge difference. So
huge difference.
I'm glad you showed that to me, yeah.
Yeah. Good. Nope.
Oop.
Yep. There you go. Good. 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 There you go. Good. There you go. Come on, Julian. That's it. Come on, we're gonna work on your strength. Good. Now you get the form. We're gonna build up that strength in there. Come on, brother. It's only 22 pounds. Again. Again. 2 more. Good form. 1 more. Good form. Keep going. Good. Well, now we'll make this into a working set. Go. Good. Again. Again. Come on. Come on. Stand up. Okay, give me 3 partials. Go. 1. Go. 2. 1 more. 1 more. That's it. How much is that burning, bro?
Dude, that sucks. Oh my gosh.
You just say that sucks?
Yeah. I love that though.
Touch your shoulder with that. Squeeze. Squeeze, get that shoulder out, get your elbow out and squeeze down. Feel that deltoid.
Yeah.
Okay? That's how you want to be able to feel when you end up getting really good pump. So that lateral head, make sure you touch, don't be afraid. Upper chest, lateral head, front delt, all of those areas, when you're training it, don't be afraid so you can get that mind-muscle connection, you know? Lots of times you'll see me go through the last 30 years and I'll like put my hand on a quad or on a deltoid to get a better mind-muscle connection. But at the end, you need to do the same thing too. How does that pump feel? Because then you can be able to kind of discern whether or not are you properly hydrated? Maybe it's not super full because you could be dehydrated. Or hey, am I getting a little bit low on my meals and I only had 1 meal, but I felt way fuller after meal 2 or 3, so I want to train at 1 o'clock versus training at 9 or 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
So all of those things are going to get dialed in and you'll start learning all of these types of methodologies to be able to really maximize your performance in the gym. So now we're going to do the front raises, palms down, that's perfect. Good, both arms together. Yep, control that eccentric. Okay. Nice squeeze on the concentric part. Excellent. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Go. Good. Good. Hell yes. See, you're not used to holding it. Go. There you go. Good. Good. That's it. 1 more partial. That's it. Okay, so again, here's another lesson for you guys. What I'm starting to learn is that he's not used to controlling that eccentric, right?
Yeah.
You're used to letting go. So with great as he looks, this is going to make him look even better by controlling that eccentric. So especially the last half of the rep, from here down to here, he was dropping the weight. So now what we're going to do is going to get him to do that. That's why he started to get really weak very quickly, because his body's not used to it. The muscle fibers are not used to being fired that way. So now, as he's doing that, he's gonna get bigger and stronger by being able to create a little bit more time under tension with going a little slower on that eccentric motion on the way down.
That's what Jeff was telling me. He's like, you're super explosive because of my background, like football. You know what I mean? Like we don't hold it, we just explode and, you know. So it's definitely cool seeing how, you know, just holding it can cause such a difference. So I'm excited to see the results, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we're gonna do 1 more set with that front raise. How's the pump so far?
It feels good, yeah. I like that little soreness, that little buzz that I got going on. It's really cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. 2, 3. Good. Again. Good. 5. Good. Up. 6. Good. Okay, partials. Okay, come on. Control. Good. Control again. Good. Good. 1 more. 1 more. You got this. Come on. That's it. So even doing those partials at the end, he's not used to it, right? So adding those in are going to amount to even more time under tension so that you can be able to get more muscle soreness and it's going to cause more growth.
Cool. I haven't had a nickname yet. How do you get a nickname? Like,
oh man, I don't know. You gotta have to work for it. So you guys, if you think of a nickname, he's gonna have to come out with a nickname eventually. Maybe it's not time yet, but if you think of a nickname, go ahead and put it in the comments below so we can have, you know.
Yeah, let's see what we got, man. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do I get to like, do I approve, or is it just like, they just throw it out there?
No, I usually am the one that does it.
Oh, you approve?
No, I'm kidding. We go ahead and see what you like, but down the road, you know, I know, look at Ronnie, he had a bunch of them. Phil was the gift.
Yeah.
And when we go down to South Africa, that was for you, Ash, South Africa. But it was, when you go down to South America, he'd be called El Regalo, you know, the gift. So everybody had, you know, a nickname, you know. Cutler was Cuts. you know, and yeah, so we had a lot of guys, not every single person, you know. Chris, you know, just C-bum.
C-bum that's classic though. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
something,
pretty cool,
man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll figure out.
Yeah. Okay, good job. All right, so this really good form. Only thing that I'm gonna try a little bit different is for you to bring your dumbbells out a little further to the outside of your deltoids instead of on top of them. Okay. So instead of coming in here, let's go a little further out as we push up and see how you feel out there. Okay. Out, go up. And then, yeah, there you go. Keep out, there you go. Up, good. Good. Just on outer head of that delt. There you go, good. Boom. So what we're doing is we're prepping him so when he uses really heavy dumbbells, he's gonna be able to hit them together because as he's wider, he'll be able to handle those wider dumbbells. There you go, good. Bring it all nice out. Good, good. And you notice it's a different part of your deltoids working. Oh, yes. Okay. Ooh, another level unlocked. So again, if you're going really narrow, just like a shoulder press, or I should say just like a chest press, you're gonna start getting almost a lot of tricep overhead. You'll get some deltoid, but if you go a little further out, you're gonna feel more deltoid, right? So again, just like if you're going really narrow on chest press, you're gonna focus a lot on tricep. You know, do you still get, you know, fiber recruitment in your chest? Absolutely. But when you really want to work that chest, you go a bit wider on the presses, right? Yeah. Same thing as dumbbells. So make sure that you're going far enough out so it's on the outside part of your deltoid and not landing on top of your deltoid as you're doing your shoulder press. That's going to help that overall mass. Okay?
Makes sense.
Yep. Oh, so he's getting really good range of motion. He's not stopping. He's not stopping up. Sometimes you see people stopping up by their ear, the top of their ear. Now he's going all the way down. Good. Really good depth, full range of motion, and driving. Good. And again, he's shaking because this is new fiber recruitment. He's not used to doing this range of motion. Good. Come on, Julian. This is how you do it, bro. Good. You want to build those delts. This is how you do it. Drive. Big shoulders. Catch up to those arms. Good. Good, good. Come on. 2 more. Oh, okay. Jeez. He completely gone. Burning?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good. So we'll do this. We're gonna rest for about 2 minutes. Then we're gonna go ahead and do one more set with just a little bit heavier weight, bring the reps down just a little bit and see how he does at 53, but make sure that we're not going to fatigue him. We're gonna give him a full 2 minutes of rest for this last set. Boom, good. Again. Good. 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 Don't feel like you have to hit your dumbbells either. Go. Just like that. Perfect. Go. Oh, yes. Yeah. So that added depth is creating a bit more difficulty. Good. Up, up. Oh, you got it. That's it. Woo. Oof. Burn.
I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. That's gonna suck tomorrow. I know it is. Yeah.
And then in 2 days after, it's not gonna suck anymore because now you're gonna be rounder and fuller. 2 takeaways were: 1, range of motion. We were going all the way down to the deltoid. Number 2, making sure you're going far enough out so it's not right on top of the deltoid, so it doesn't get so much arm recruitment, but also you're getting those delts, and that's why he's fatiguing, because he's got that range of motion, and he also was able to go a little bit wider. So between those two, feel like you hit it right on. You did a good job with that. Go ahead and rack that up, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to the next exercise. All right, cool. All right, next exercise, guys, is gonna do a fly. I'm gonna get him to do one of my favorites here, which is standing multi-flight Panada piece. This is an amazing machine. There's a lot of manufacturers that make something similar, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna start it off with flies, and then we're gonna work our way to a press. But right now, the key is going to be able to really set him up so his shoulder joint is gonna be in line with the joint center point, and then we'll be able to get a really good stretch, and then we're gonna give it a really good squeeze. This is another really excellent machine. We're gonna go ahead and get this started. Squeeze. Excellent. You're doing a good job with your hands too. Keeping your hands open. I know you've been watching my videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Squeeze. Good. One more. Good. Come on. Good job. All right.
I don't know why, but that also just feels the most natural, just having your hands open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't feel like you're doing this, you can get the full range of motion.
Yeah. Very big on open hands. If you want to make sure to be able to open your hands, the most important time to do that is at the midpoint. As you're squeezing, I feel like you get a really good contraction that way. And also, you'll see myself, you know, we saw you just do it, Julian, where you opened your hand on the way out because it kind of feels natural.
Yeah.
It feels like you really want to open up to get that extreme stretch and then that really nice peak contraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birds don't fly like this.
Yeah, that's right. You want to keep that stretch, keep your chest down so you stretch your arms and your pecs. Good, good. You're gonna get sore in all these new spots.
Yeah.
Good stretch. Good. Squeeze. Good, two more. Open and squeeze, squeeze. Good, one more. Stretch, keep your chest down, so stretch. One more like that. Keep your chest down, Good job. Good.
Oof.
Warm-up's over. It's time to do some working sets.
These are warm-ups?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's it. Now we're gonna do a working set. So this one now, remember, as you bring your arms up, keep your chest down. Stretch. You don't want to end up going up like this because then you're doing the opposite of stretching. So when you go, hand goes up, chest goes down.
Like a chest fly, almost.
Yep.
Okay.
8, 9, 10. Now you got two more. 11. Hold it. Go down, do another rep and hold it. I want you to hold it for 5 seconds on the bottom. Squeeze. Right there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. How's that feel?
I'm gonna feel it mostly tomorrow. I know that. So. It feels good though.
Good. Squeeze your chest.
Yeah.
Let's see. You look like you got a good pump going. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Good. So this is the area we want to work on the most right now. So we can fill in the shoulders to be able to match up those arms because you got crazy arms. But right now, how's that shoulder pump?
It's great actually. It feels nice.
Good.
I don't think I've had one of these in a while actually.
Do a side chest and you can feel the chest as well as the shoulder on that pose.
Yeah.
Squeeze that chest right there. Good, big. Boom. Right there. Right there. Hold that. Hold it. Hold it. 3 more seconds. 2. Good job. Good. Let me see that front double bicep. Good. We're going to turn those wrists. Perfect. Like that. Boom. Good. That peak. Squeeze. Like that. Just like that. Hold that. Squeeze. Smile like you're having a good time. That's it. Good job. That's it. Good job. Keep those elbows up so you keep that tension on the chest. Good. And then down. Squeeze. There you go. Now you're working. That's it. Now you're working. Good. Good. Playtime is over. Good job. Come on, Julian. Let's do this. Good. 3. Again, come on. Go. One more. You got this. Don't give up. Go. Squeeze. Slow now. Slow. Good job. That's it. That's better. There you go. Teach you how to go past that point of, almost that point of failure, right? Yeah. You thought you couldn't do anymore and you ended up doing 2 more reps. Don't let the mind put that limit on you. Yeah. Because your body can definitely handle it.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a good set. Good set. Good. Squeeze that chest right there. Boom. Go a little wider with shoulders. And then squeeze the chest so that it strides all the way through, all the way to the top. There you go. Keep elbows out. Keep your lats out. Squeeze now. And turn your wrists up like that. Boom. And then turn those triceps forward like that. Squeeze your chest. Squeeze. There you go. Squeeze that chest all the way through. All the way. There you go. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good job. Relax. Woo. So we did front raises, we did lateral raises, we did shoulder press, we did the standing delt, and then now, I'm sorry, the multi-flight fly. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do an incline press for that upper chest that we talked about. Try to get that to really fire off here. So we did front delt, lateral, we did secondary muscle, a little bit of tricep obviously kicks in, but we're gonna go ahead and really focus on that after we do your incline presses. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Boom, good. Arch, chin up, like that, chin up like that, perfect. Oh, right there, perfect, good. Right there, excellent. Good. Push, excellent. Good. Again, good. Again, good. Good. Oh, good job. Good job.
Yeah, nice.
2. Go. 3. 4. Good. 5. Good. 6. How many more you got?
10.
Call it. Call it.
10.
Good. Good.
12.
Good. Good. Keep going.
13.
Good. Good. Drive. Good. Nice and slow. Good job. Oh, yes. Good. Squeeze that chest. Good. You see how those delts are looking 3D now too?
Yeah.
You got that pump in the delts from earlier. Now we're working on that chest. Now hit that front double bicep. Boom. Good. Good. Yeah, now that you're holding your wrist correctly, you're seeing even more peak now, because if you keep that wrist supinated, that's when you're gonna see that really peak just go next level, okay? Yeah, many of you guys make a huge mistake. You just squeeze and keep your hand here. You gotta turn and supinate the wrist if you really want to accentuate that peak. That's what's gonna do it, whether you're training or whether you're posing. Good. Excellent. Good, keep going. Good, stretch, good contraction, excellent, excellent, right there, stretch and drive. Good, good, you see those fibers popping now. Go, squeeze, good, 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 good. How many more you got?
2.
Go. Squeeze, squeeze, you got one more now, you called it. That's your number, that's your number. Good, that's your goal. Up, control, good job, put down. Yeah, don't be afraid to use that. Again, the super machines, we call them the super incline because it's got a self-spotting mechanism. Some of the Panada equipment are not super. The ones that are not super means it does not have the self-spot. If you do have it, use it. And the reason for that is that, especially when your muscles are super fatigued the last rep or two and you're going super heavy, like as you grow and you're trying to add that weight, then you can go ahead and be able to self-spot. It creates a lot less chance for injury. Good. 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 Again. Go. Again, keep your feet flat. Good. Oh, good. All right, guys, so right now we're gonna get ready to do triceps, but he's gonna run in his intra. So AminoChem. Again, essential amino acids along with S7 and hydration. So, booyah. In the new Patriot Pop. Make sure that lid is on tight because it does that. Boom.
Nice. That's good. Nice.
It's good, especially if you like a little bit of that carbonation.
Yeah.
It's just got slightly carbonated.
Just down and stuff.
Yeah. You said that a bunch of different exercises you didn't really feel, right, in your triceps.
Yeah.
Which ones would you normally do, just so I know?
Okay, so because of the elbow thing, I was trying to find what I could use to still work, have a tricep-centered workout without so much joint pain. And get something like this, keep it about that low. I put it as low as I could at my gym. and get a straight bar, go back like
And then you
this.
do an overhead press?
Yeah, try to do that.
Okay, yeah, that's a great exercise.
Yeah.
Let's try to do that.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and just warm up your triceps first with just a basic push down, okay? Good. Good. And when you go up a little slower. Good, keep going. Good, control it. Don't snap it. Control it and squeeze that tricep. Not so fast. Just come down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's best. Good. There you go. Right there and down. Good. Good. Boom. Good. Go. Squeeze. Good. Good. Keep going. Good. Good. Again. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I feel a little bit.
Keep that tension on there. Good, right there. Good. Nice stretch and down. Excellent. Keep going. You feeling that? Good, go. Good. Come on. Again. Good. Again. Good. How many you got? Go.
We're gonna push for it, man.
Yeah, good. And then put it all the way up. Good. That's light. That's light. Go, go. Good job. Last one. All the way up and rack it. Good job. Most of you out there are going to have a preference. There's not a right way or wrong way to have your hand grip. You can have your thumbs back, you can have it forward, you can have it the way that he had it, which was right on the bar. It's personal preference. If you are scared of that bar rolling on you, then go ahead and handle it traditionally with your thumbs over. If you're advanced and you're used to doing thumbs over with, you know, where it's your thumbs right next to your index finger, that's totally fine. You can do that, but only if you're really used to it. If you're not, then I highly advise to use a traditional regular grip. He used the thumbs on the bar. Again, personal preference. It looks like he's been doing that for a while. You've been doing that for a minute, huh?
Yeah, just for wrist stability, because I do like to pack on some weight for this.
Sure.
So just to keep my wrist as stable as possible, I just throw my thumbs
Cool.
in.
How heavy do you normally go on this?
I think last time I did over there, we went to like, what, 225, something like that?
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So let's
but
put
I'm
a
not sure
quarter.
about this one. We'll see.
Yeah, let's throw a quarter on, or a 22.
22.
Good control. Good lift and drive. Good. Feet flat. I'm very big on keeping your core tight, feet flat, and your legs should not be flailing. Good. Just keep your feet flat. Push off the ground. Keep that core tight. Drive off your chest and go. Good. Continue. Again. Good, good, good. One more. You got this. So you're looking at the width of the arm, the width of the shoulder. You're looking at the pec. You're squeezing that pec and you're twisting. Squeeze that pec. There you go. Just like that. Boom. Good. Boom. Good. So the key is to just continuously build here to fill in that width, right? We want to keep building those delts. And as we build the delts, rear delts, all of those, you're going to be able to see way more three-dimensionality out of that to be able to keep building onto that shoulder width. Good? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, go. Good, with me now. Up, 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 up. Good, feet flat, don't let them move. Up, lock, good. X, good. That's 1, 2. You notice how he's going down and he's stretching? That's really important. A lot of people stop right when they get to the top of their head. You do not do that. You make sure you go back behind the head and then drive. Perfect. Good. What's your number?
10.
Good. Keep going. And as he develops his triceps more, you're going to see an arc form, and that's going to fill up his triceps, so it's going to look even more impressive. Keep going. Go. Oh, good. That's good though. Yeah. Boom. Control it. Control the top. Up. Control the top. That's it. Like that. A little higher up. Good. Good. Is to try to really focus on that rear delt here. So this, we're going to make this twice as big, all by just making sure that he's training it properly, getting the right mind-muscle connection. Because sometimes when you're doing a reverse fly machine, you have a lot of trap kick in, you got rhomboids kick in. With something like this will help eliminate the ability for your body to cheat, because if you do it right and you don't go too heavy. So, and we're going to be able to, and when you do pinkies up, it does create a bit more of that contraction, so you won't be able to utilize as much of that kind of momentum. So that's why I like using pinkies up, but I go back and forth between the two. 3. Good. 4. 5. That's 5. Let's go. 5 more. Let's go. Let's go. Go. 1. 2. Go. 3. 4. Good job. Wow. I can feel the burn. I'm just watching you. Yeah. 3. Good. Good form. Go. How many you got? Good. Go. Go. 2 more. You got 2 more. 1 more. 1 more. Partials. Go. Go. 3 partials. Go. 1, 2. Oh, a little higher. Good job. Oh, shit. That's it. Woo. All right, guys. So we just did chest, shoulders, and tricep. Threw in those rear delts at the very end. And I believe we unlocked the next character. So again, unlocked the next character. We got the 19-year-old phenom here who is basically looking to, number 1, compete. Number 2, get a pro card. And number 3, his goal is to try to be Mr. Olympia someday, which a lot of people who are out there competing want to be, which is all great. But you're going to have to put a game plan together when it comes to training, diet, and any portion of your nutrition, including your supplements. So how was it?
It's great. Yeah, I definitely feel the pump. I was able to get what I was looking for. I love that like dead feeling after everything's burning. That means you did something right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love that 100%. Love this workout, so thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Yeah, 19 years old, follow his journey. Obviously, I'm gonna put his link down below, and let me know if you think you have a nickname for him, and also let me know which body part you think you'd wanna see us train next in the comments below. So guys, like, subscribe, and share. Hany Rambod. I'm here with the next gen here, Julian. Peace.